Good evening, junkies. Welcome to EminiJunkie.com, your trading mentor's free trading video for Tuesday, November 30th, 2010. Today we had a total of 9 executable trade signals for a max potential of 43 ES ticks. This video is for educational purposes only and is intended to highlight our high probability trade setups, give you a feel for the quantity of trades taken each trading day using this approach. A full trading plan and daily live trading room can be accessed via our website at EminiJunkie.com. Okay, we opened up this morning right around 1175 and we were trading up through our moving average. We actually had a little micro entry long that just touched to the tick and hit T2 to the tick, so that was a no fill on that particular trade. Came back down through our moving average, got a nice signal entry short. That did hit targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside for 7 ticks. And you can see the Chicago PMI came out at 942, ended up bumping the market up through the moving average. Came down, gave a signal long. That did produce targets 1 and targets 2 to the upside for 12 ticks off that news reaction. And then we have what we call in our room a second chance entry right before the 10 o'clock reversal time that ultimately pushed the market up and closed our half gap. I am not counting that trade on this video, but it is a technique that we use in the move in the room, especially coming off of a momentum type play such as news. Had a little reset of our signals here. We did not get a signal short due to the size of the swing to the downside, but coming off of that move we actually did get another signal long that produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the upside for 9 ticks as we pushed higher all the way up into our daily pivot. Now in our room we had a lot of different confluence levels lining up here, and I warned our traders that there was a potential stop run, and I was looking for the market to get to 83.75, 84.50 range. We popped right up to that 83.75, found resistance, and then the market ultimately sold off, came back through our moving average, gave a nice signal short right at the 10:45 confirmation time, which produced signals 1 or targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside for 7 ticks. Then we started to basically get into a range environment. We kind of went back and forth here. Had you been watching on a a longer term chart, we started seeing a pattern formation that we were basically some of the moving averages and things that we watch, we had a signal that just said to back off, but assuming that you weren't paying attention to that and you were taking every signal, you got another signal to get long. That produced a T0 minus 14, and then that was followed up with a T1 minus 2. So 16 ticks there that you gave up heading into the lunchtime dead zone by being involved in the chop of just the back and forth market action. Again, those people that were in our room, we were able to warn you well ahead of time of that pending formation, and hopefully everybody stayed well clear of that. Now between 11:30 and 1:15, that's the red area you see on the chart here, this is what we call the lunchtime dead zone. This is an area where we do not trade. We sit on our hands. We just wait for our what is typically a lighter volume lunch period come and go, because there's usually a lot of volatility, and you can see the market did climb throughout this lunch period. And basically what happened, we came up into the previous day's close, found some resistance there. Again, that 1:15 to 1:30 time, the gray area in this chart, that's kind of a reversal time frame we look for. And sure enough, the market pushed down, gave a signal to the downside that did produce targets 1 and targets 2 for 7 ticks as the market pushed down. And then we got another little reset of our signal here. No signal long, again due to the swing, but we did get a signal short, and that did produce targets 1 and targets 2 to the downside for 8 ticks. As we moved down into that 2:30 reversal time, found a little bit of support, pushed off that reversal time, crossed our moving average, and sure enough, right before our 3 o'clock quitting time, we actually got a signal to get long, which ultimately produced targets 1 and targets 2 to the upside for 9 additional ticks. So a very, very busy day. Kind of glad that we got out of some of that holiday trading, and we had a little bit of rotation today due to the window dressing as we finished up November. Looks like November ended up down about 3 points or so, 3.5 points on the ES. So November ended up printing a negative month on both the SPX and the E-mini futures. But today we just had a bang 'em up day. 9 trades, 43 ES ticks. I want to thank you for watching. For more details on this plan, including all the chart setups, or to join our live trading room or video newsletter, please visit EminiJunkie.com or just simply click the link at the top of the screen. Thanks, and make it a great day.